Welcome to another edition of Woods for Trees stories. This time is about Trump and Musolini. Trump is a narcissistic psychopath, a con man with no morals nor ethics. Now, he has even become a fascist to achieve his goal. Trump never cared for his Tea Party crowd, nor anyone but himself, for that matter. For him, the Tea Party losers were just another group to be conned to make his way up. As always in his life, it was just a means to an end, even fascism, putting so many people's lives at risk. As always, no morals nor ethics, just calculated cold-bloodedness, just like Mussolini in 1930s. Welcome to another edition of Woods for Trees stories. Woods for Trees channel is created to explain the big picture of the issues at hand and not to get lost in the nitty-gritties. It means it is easy to get lost and confused in among the woods if we are inside a forest. But if we raise above the forest for a bird's eye view, then we will be able to see the forest for what it is. The surroundings, the landscape, the trees with the leaves and flowers, and not just the woods. That will allow us to navigate our way out of the woods. So this Woods for Trees channel is created to provide a bird's eye view of the world and the issues at hand. I hope you guys enjoy it. Thank you for watching.
Comunque si svolgono gli eventi, noi desideriamo che non si parli più di fratellanze, di sorellanze, di cuginanze e di altre tali parentele bastarde. Poiché i rapporti fra gli Stati sono rapporti di forza e questi rapporti di forza sono gli elementi determinanti della loro politica. Questa è la vostra giornata, la vostra grande giornata. Il vostro coraggio, il vostro sacrificio, con la vostra fede avete dato un impulso potente alla ruota della storia. Ora io vi domando, vi domando, desiderate degli onori, delle ricompense, la vita comoda. Esiste per voi l'impossibile? Quali sono le tre parole che formano il nostro dogma? Ebbene, camerati, in queste tre parole fu, è e sarà il segreto di ogni vittoria.
Opponents to historical villains, which is done often, it's done all the time. Got to stop. We should not mob people in public spaces or destroy public property. There is one way to settle our disagreements. It's called peacefully at the ballot box. That's what we want. That's what we want. As part of a larger national effort to bridge our divides and bring people together, the media also has a responsibility to set a civil tone and to stop the endless hostility and constant negative and oftentimes false attacks and stories. Have to do it. Have to do it. They've got to stop. Bring people together. We're just 13 days away, and we are proudly standing up for our great national anthem. If you want to continue this incredible momentum, then you must vote Republican. Go out and vote. Vote for Leah, vote for Scott. Great people. You won't get better. Loyal citizens like you help build this country, and together we are taking back our country, returning power to you, the American people. That's what's happening. This state was settled by tough frontier men and strong pioneer women who braved the wilderness to build a life and a home. They didn't have a lot of money. They didn't have a lot of luxury, but they all had one thing in common. They loved their families, they loved their country, and they loved their God. These courageous Wisconsin patriots did not shed their blood, shed their sweat and tears so that we could sit at home while others tried to erase their legacy and destroy our proud American heritage. We are one people, one family, and one glorious nation under God. And together, we will make America wealthy again. We will make America strong again. We will make America safe again. And we will make America great again. Thank you very much, Wisconsin. Thank you. For the sake of our freedom and for the sake of our children, we are going to work. We are going to fight, and we are going to win, 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 and we are going to keep on winning like never before. We will not bend. We will not break. We will never give in. We will never give up. We will never back down. We will never surrender, and we will always fight on to victory, victory, victory. Because we are Americans, and our hearts bleed red, white, and blue.
The thing Trump's really good at is getting otherwise rational people to clamp down harder on their fears and prejudices. These people aren't monsters. They're completely normal. But for whatever reason, they let their fears drive them, and that turns them into weapons.
New charges brought against Cesar Sayoc on Friday, a Florida man accused of mailing bombs to prominent Democrats and critics of President Trump. In an indictment filed in Manhattan federal court, prosecutors
Bigotry will not win. Hatred will not win.
A clear message from the people of Pittsburgh tonight at a multi-faith vigil attended by thousands. They will not give way to hate or give up on peace in the wake of yesterday's massacre at a synagogue. 11 killed, 6 wounded. The deadliest anti-Semitic attack in the history of the United States. We are learning more tonight about the victims of the attack. People killed while worshiping, gunned down because they were Jewish. And among the dead, a woman who grew up in Canada. 75-year-old Joyce Feinberg was once a member of Toronto's Holy Blossom Temple. That's where she met and married her husband before moving to the U.S. The oldest victim, 97-year-old Rose Mallinger. The former president of the synagogue says she was a Holocaust survivor. The youngest victim, 54-year-old David Rosenthal, that's him on the left. He and his brother Cecil were inseparable. They died together yesterday. And among the 7 other congregants killed, Jerry Rabinowitz is being remembered as a kind and caring doctor, and husband and wife, Sylvan and Bernice Simon, married for almost 62 years. Paul Hunter has more from a city in pain.
In Pittsburgh tonight, sorrow, determination, and defiance.
We will drive anti-Semitism and the hate of any people back to the basement on their computer and away from the open discussions and dialogues around this city, around this state, and around this country.
Yesterday's shooting rampage at the Tree of Life synagogue, say police, a hate crime, didn't just leave 11 dead, it left a city stunned. The accused, Robert Bowers, reportedly shouted, "All Jews must die," as he opened fire. He may face the death penalty. Outside the synagogue today, mourners struggled to process any of it. Among them, Carl and Bella Schachter, both Holocaust survivors. As children held in camps in Ukraine, they later fled to America and safety. But now, decades later, this.
I don't know what I feel today. I honestly don't know.
It's very sad. It's a very sad day. We always said never again. But it did happen again. It is unbelievable. It's 11 people lost their life just because they are Jews.
Coming as it does on the heels of those pipe bombs, say police, sent by a Trump supporter to critics of Donald Trump, has Americans wondering, what has this country become? Say many, the hate on display evermore is fueled by regular polarizing language from the White House.
We have a demented, unhinged individual who is unfortunately President of the United States. And what he is setting as an example is simply, he's inflaming what always subliminally has been part of the American culture.